gosh, I love Swedish fish. They're like perfect for snack food. Oh, yeah. There's something about them.
Not for the camera, Joe.
Wait, Phil, are you filming? Like, you have to tell me. Wait. Hello. Welcome back to my vlog. I'm glad you all enjoyed the first installment so much. We got like almost 600 views on YouTube within like a week, and like I was freaking out. Like, y'all really impressed me. Like, this must be how Beyonce felt when she released that album without telling anyone, or you too, because since most of you are my Facebook friends, like this was also like their most recent album, kind of like a forced invasion of privacy. I'm pretty sure I'm like one of 10 people in the world who was actually excited to have a free U2 album on their phone, like completely legal. I mean, God bless America. Yeah, I hope you all have been doing well. Damien Rice released his new album since the last time I vlogged. It's great. The only bad thing about it was halfway through listening, I was crying so hard that I ran out of Kleenexes, so I had to drive all the way over to Meijer and buy some more. And let me tell you, driving to Meijer while you're still like in the middle of your Damien Rice-induced tears it's a roller coaster ride from start to finish. I tell you what. A bunch of you had some questions to ask me, so thank you all for your questions. As my friend Catherine pointed out, I forgot to say that I'll take questions in the comments, so thank you for pointing that out. I will also take questions in the comments, in addition to tweeting things at me, and emailing things to me as well, so you have multiple options. Like, it's beautiful, really. So many choices. Sorry, I can't speak. It's a little late. Samantha and Isabel both want to know, will you please read I Want My Hat Back on your vlog? Actually, yeah, maybe I should do that at some point. Definitely, like, in a future installment, I will read I Want My Hat Back by John Clausen, or as I affectionately call it, the best book ever written. Jocelyn wants to know, are N.T. Wright's books anything like Ender's Game? Next question. Radiant Chaos wants to know, which floor on Calvin's campus is the best floor on Calvin's campus? Second floor is the best floor at Calvin that has ever been created, and if any of you disagree, I will fight you. No, I'm totally kidding. I'm not going to fight you. I'm way too nice for that. Also, my hands are too soft to do any fighting, so all I really do is just like yell at you really loud to distract you and then probably run away. So, not going to fight you. We should have a good talk about why you're wrong and why I'm right. There may be a prayer circle involved. I mean, you never know. What YouTube channels do you subscribe to? That's a question from Catherine. Well, I don't remember a lot of them off the top of my head, so let's go take a look. Okay, found them. Okay, my subscriptions. I'm following the Old Spice YouTube channel because they have some of the most absurd commercials I've ever seen. Cinema Sins is great. I love movies, and they post like videos where they go through like all these different movies and talk about like everything wrong with them in a very humorous way, and it's stuff from like technical details all the way to just like some silly plot stuff that really isn't that big of an issue. Michael Ribbens. I have had a couple of personal encounters with Michael Ribbens, and they have both touched my soul in the most beautiful ways possible. He is a stand-up comedian. He's also a student at Calvin College. He is hysterical. Y'all need to listen to him. It'll be good for your soul. Solid State Records, a Christian hardcore label based out of Washington. 21 Pilots, one of the most entertaining bands in the entire world. Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. Coldplay, love them. Great band. I got Ghost Stories on vinyl today, so I'm feeling very productive. I'm following Paper Route on YouTube. Their channel is This Is Not TV. I love Paper Route. Paper Route is what would happen if Coldplay, Owl City, Mute Math, and Phil Collins were somehow all able to have a musical baby together. So yeah, they're very important. Go listen to them. Claire wants to know, what kind of sense of humor do you think God has? Well, Claire, that's a very interesting question. Yeah, first of all, I do believe that God has a sense of humor. You look at the platypus, and I think that fact should be pretty apparent. Like, it's hard to put a finger on what kind of sense of humor I think God has. As I was doing, like, some deep thinking about this, so I kept going back to, how in Genesis it says, like, God created male and female in his image. And so, like, I think because of that, and since, like, a lot of us, like, each bear the image of God, and, like, we can all be pretty hysterical at times, I think God's sense of humor is a lot like the sense of humor that a lot of us have. So, like, for example, my little sister Rachel is one of the funniest people I know, And I think that God would have a sense of humor a lot like hers. I think that God also has like a very sassy sense of humor, as we can see like in Jesus, and like how like he'll be really sassy all the time, like yelling at the Pharisees, "Are you freaking deaf?" Also, along with that, because like I don't want to cause like confusion, saying that God laughs at everything. I don't think that's true. I don't think that God laughs at a lot of the stuff that happens on Family Guy. But like also I don't really know anyone who laughs at Family Guy anymore. Still, to answer your question, Claire, I think God has a very big sense of humor, and that's like one of the characteristics of God that like we won't fully understand until we're hanging out with him and walking around talking with him and just like cracking jokes and maybe anti jokes. I bet God loves anti jokes. I bet gets a real kick out of them. Yeah, okay. I think that's everything. Yep. Thanks everyone. You're great. Love God. Love others. Listen to good music. Read good books. Um, Eat all the grilled cheese you want and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Unless you're lactose intolerant, then yeah, maybe let people tell you otherwise. All right, that's it. Phil, that's everything I want to say. Oh, also, don't forget to send me your questions. You can comment in the video. You can tweet at me. You can send questions to joelgustafson51@gmail.com. You can send judgmental judgments to idon'tcare@yahoo.com. And, okay, yep, that's it. Bye, everyone. If you could see that I'm the one who understands you, why can't you see? You belong in my belly. Yeah, hold on. You'll edit this out, right, Phil?
Yeah, sure.
But actually, you will, right?
Of course.
I don't know what to believe. Phil, while I'm doing this, you should talk about how much you love the new Taylor Swift album.
Yeah, we don't need to get on that.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to admit it on the internet, but, that's okay. Gonna sign in on Gmail to my YouTube account, and I'm gonna see who I'm following.